Great. We're going to bring up our next team. Please make some noise for the Artless Bards.
Good evening, lords and ladies. We do bid thee welcome and thank thee for joining us on this fine evening. We are a traveling company of players who doth perform the lost works of one William Shakespeare.
Woo!
We are most glad to present to you a recently unearthed work never before seen. And may we have from you, please, a dream or aspiration, something that you long for.
To be a classical singer.
To be a classical singer. To what end, madam?
Happiness?
Happiness. Will being a classical singer bring you happiness?
Yes.
Yes, wonderful. We do present for you now a lost Shakespearean play about being a classical singer. Thank you.
When the lady, she doth sing, this is what, well, she doth bring. Joy to all, sitting in seats, many a good spiced meat. They do listen to her tune and say it is not finished soon, for the classic song is long, but we here doth play along.
I am most glad to spend my evening at the opera tonight.
Oh, yes, good sir. It is quite an honor to have you here amongst our audience.
Ah,
Yes.
well, though I do rarely journey among the peasants, I assure you the pleasure is all mine.
Yes, it
I trust I shall be well entertained,
Yes.
either through music or impromptu execution.
Yes. We do remember what happened the last time you visited our fair stage.
Do you?
Yes, it still has some of the blood marks.
I seem to recall I commissioned a statue to commemorate the event.
Yes, it is still in work, but the sculptor's husband was the victim.
Ah, well, that is very unfortunate. Be sure to commission a second statue about that one.
Yes. Good sir, what prithee would you like to see tonight, as we would like to please you very, very much?
Well, I understand you have a world-famous soloist, and I should very much like to see her perform.
Oh yes, exactly. Would it be all right to have the understudy? Our soloist is feeling a little bit under the weather.
Well, why not? Let's give that a chance.
Yes. Please, Esmeralda, please come in.
Esmeralda's dress is very large.
Yes, it is the finest dress. It allows for full breathing from the stem to the stern and full occupancy of the notes that will issue forth from her lovely vocal chambers.
I pray thee, I am a classical improvising musician. Dost thou have a fruit, vegetable, aspiration, or dog name for me to sing about?
My favorite vegetable is the onion.
Many layered, sir.
Grows well in winter.
Fruit or vegetable of the fields. Here this lady she doth peels, skin to skin, nose to nose. Thou art vegetable, never rose. In my soup thou doth lie, and if thou were poisoned, I would die.
That is quite enough.
No, I'm sorry. But there is another verse.
Play on.
Cut to cut, and I cry. If thou wert my heart, it would die.
A reuse of a rhyme is most sophisticated.
Oh, thank God. Yes, it is. what we go for in the traveling opera. Yes.
Well, I have heard quite enough.
But wait,
Play on.
did thou see? I am also a magician, and you did not know. I already knew the vegetable you would say, and my dress is not
Oh! Well, I've heard quite enough.
Yes, I have as well.
She is to be my bride. I bid thee good.
Well, what a successful show it was.
That was
And to think that I killed the other lady.
yes, that was
Tis worth it.
It almost was a bloodless night. Yes. Well, how did you do it, Esmeralda?
Well, if thou must know, every gentleman's favourite vegetable is an onion.
Mother,
Yes, sweetheart.
I come with glorious news, Mother.
Oh, good. Did you kill that dog that I've been worried about?
The Duke of France? Yes, Mother, of course I
Le chien.
did. Yes, well, he died as he lived. French.
Good.
No, Mother, I have glorious news.
Oh, good. Yes, well, glorious news. I'll take that.
I have this very night been to the opera,
Oh!
and
was-
my heart was stolen away by the most beautiful honeyed voice.
Oh, we should go get her. You meant a euphemism. Oh, sorry. Yes, okay. I don't understand metaphors.
Well, Mother, I simply meant that she is an angel put on earth to serenade about onions. Mother, I am to be married.
What, you're going to be married?
Yes, Mother, I'm finally to start a family and produce some heirs as you've always wished.
Yes, but...
Mother, you've always been quite insistent that I was to get married and produce heirs. You said that was my only job other than killing Frenchmen.
Yes, but now that it's actually happened, I'm not killing the Frenchman. I'm very happy about that. I don't know. What is she like?
Well, she knew in advance that I would love onions.
Yes. Well, that's so sweet, son. Every man's favorite vegetable is an onion. Everyone knows that.
Well, and she has the voice of an angel, and I have never really seen her, for she wears a dress the size of a carriage.
Oh, so you haven't actually seen her?
Well, I've seen from her chin to her hair.
Well, those are very important parts. Do you? Well, we should have her
And
come.
granted, I saw her at great distance without the help of any looking glass. And she was well lit.
Was she well endowed?
Well, I know only that her dress was the size of a carriage.
Oh, well, that's hopeful. Well, let us have her over for dinner. Yes, that would be perfect. And then we can size her up. You know, if her dress can make it through the door.
Mother,
I come knowing that I would be invited, for I am a magician. And I am dressed, of course, as a basket, a gift for you. I've got shallots and parsley a dozen.
Mother, what is
I've
a
got
shallot?
onions a galore. You want parsley?
Oh, she's.
I've got
singing.
7. And I cut and I dice them some more. Looking around in my basket waist. I've got gifts. I've got French champagne now. Normally people cut me off at this point.
The French, that's the only thing they're good for. Hi.
Hello.
You just sort of sauntered in here.
Yes.
To get some new guards.
I'm endowed with cheese.
Well, Mother, I was rather hoping to surprise you, but I commissioned quite a few statues of my beloved and instructed all of the guards to study it well.
Okay. Well, I am surprised, son. That's lovely. Okay, so the French champagne and the French cheese is very disturbing, but all right, we'll put that over there. Hello. So, you have enraptured my son. I see. Yes.
Women's talk. I shall tell away.
All right, true facts. What are you up to?
Well, darn, she knows that as a magician, when I'm asked to tell the truth, I am forced to. I wish to marry your son and then murder him, possibly using a garlic pie.
Unfortunately, she seems to have figured out my secret too secretly. I really am not very fond of my son and rather would like a woman's touch around here. All right.
Did I tell you that as a magician, I can hear signs?
Hello, then. Is my older brother, the king, still around? Hello, Mum.
Oh, hello, sweet. It's so good to see you. You're just so good looking.
Back from boarding school.
Yes, I know. Being all prepared and that sort of thing. So this
Hello, I'm marrying your brother. Would you like an onion?
Don't
No,
No.
I've never cared for onions, actually.
We might want to wait on the plan about the garlic pie.
Are you sure that your son is, a son?
You know, I've received quite a lot of bullying at boarding school. You think being second in line to the throne would preclude that, but when a man says he doesn't like onions, all bets are off.
Oh, sweetheart, we did talk about it. Just say you like shallots. It's close. It's almost.
So I can't and I won't. Apples or death, that's what I say.
Yes.
By the way, Mother, I'm afraid I've been kicked out of boarding school for having killed quite a few other boys over the matter.
Oh, I do love
They had a limit of 12, apparently. 11 they would forgive, given my status, but 12 they said, that's enough. Go to a different boarding school.
Usually it's a baker's dozen and then they close the door on
May
you.
I suggest St. Bevan's? They allow at least 16, according to what I've heard from other well-to-do families.
Oh, well, I suppose I can put that on the list. But anyway, I'm delighted to meet you, future sister-in-law. Off I go, Mum. Love you.
I love you.
Oh, he's delightful.
He is.
So as I was saying, as a magician, I can hear a side. So now I'm up to speed. Ladies, if you will. And yes, murdering your son, you're on board. It makes things so much easier because, I was going to murder you, but I liked the kind of confusion. So I'm so glad us girls could be on the same team,
All right. That's quite enough chit-chat, I think. Yes. Very good, Mum. Future wife. Shall we sit down to dinner?
Oh, we could just do the marriage now.
Yes, let's.
Yes.
Well, I'm glad the chit-chat went so well then.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I need to change into my carriage dress.
All right. Yeah, Mother, isn't she just delightful?
She is absolutely delightful. I absolutely love it. Oh, and your brother came by earlier.
Oh.
Yes, he wishes you well.
Oh, thank you.
So, yes.
I've never trusted the boy. He doesn't like onions.
He's trying. You should be.
There she is in all her grandeur.
Oh, yes, I love it so. Yes.
Very good, Queen Mum. Make the...
Yes. We are gathered here today, yada yada yada. Do you?
Yes.
Do you?
Yes.
Oh goodness! Well, since this is a family circuit court, then you may kiss the bride, but very just a little peck. There we go. Yay! Lovely! Yay!
Oh, I feel I've rather taken quite dizzy. Was that a garlic lipstick you wore, my love?
Why, yes.
Oh, I just don't quite feel quite right.
Oh no! My son! He has taken ill. Oh, it is so tragic. Illness.
Help! Someone call a doctor!
My hands are turning quite blue.
Hospital is not 10 miles away. Hurry!
Mom, I've got rather terrible news.
Oh no,
It
sweetheart.
seems the king has perished.
Oh goodness, that's terrible. Absolutely
And
terrible.
just
Yes.
after I married him too.
Oh,
Such a shame.
Such a shame.
Well, I must say, I'm quite displeased by the matter, but the laws are clear that I must now ascend the throne and take you as my wife.
Yes, yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you know what? First, let's break out that champagne first to toast it. Yes. Oh, yes. Make a nice big swig and then rub the...
Mom, may we have a moment? Just me
Yes.
and this woman I've just now met.
Well, yes, and have not married yet, so therefore no physical contact.
Yes, of course.
Okay, I will go upstairs to call the coroner.
You know, this has been a very distressing day. Kicked out of boarding school, my brother dead. A wedding I knew nothing about till a moment ago. I wasn't
yes.
invited to the wedding, by the way.
We wanted it to be, small gathering. Right? You invite one brother and then you have to invite the whole village, yada yada yada.
Well, gosh, the whole thing's just been so distressing, and me just having finished my magician training.
Pardon?
Yes, at boarding school, that was my primary extracurricular, was to learn to be a magician.
Oh dear, he speaks the signs.
Yes, I mean, I'm afraid I rather did hear both all of your conversations and each of your asides. From across the castle, it's something of a curse.
Yes, the life of a magician is one that no non-magician will ever understand.
Yes, so you won't mind terribly, will you, if I slay you?
Well, the thing is, your mother's so nice.
Is, other than having my brother killed, or being in on it,
And I've never had a real friend before. So if you could just,
Mummy!
Oh, yes, sweetheart. Oh, no, she was fun.
Oh, Mummy.
Oh, sweetie, you know your brother was just a stick in the mud, always killing people at the opera. And,
I know.
Yes.
We've
yes.
racked up a big tab at the statue company.
Right, exactly. And we won't make the mistake of goodness, did you not?
It's rigor mortis sitting here.
Oh, good. Okay. That's very frightening. And...
Mummy, I'm afraid I have had a statue of you commissioned quite recently.
Oh. Well, we all know what that means. I didn't even get my song.